It's Two on the Aisle with me, Jeff Goodman, and Charles Gross. Today we review August Osage County and the magnificent In the Heights. And now, here we are, Charlie and me. Hello!
Welcome to Two on the Aisle. I'm Charles Gross.
And I, as I said before, am Jeff Goodman.
And you certainly are. How are you tonight, Jeffrey?
I am fine.
I am
We
glad
are
to-
reviewing two wonderful, wonderful pieces of theater.
We are.
And then if we're lucky, we get to discuss some other stuff afterwards.
Well, you did such an incredible job opening the show tonight that I will let you choose what we're going to start with.
I think we should talk with August Osage County first.
Okay.
Because In the Heights is so good, we'll leave that for later.
Okay. We have some scenes from In the Heights tonight, you know.
Excellent. I hope we have a lot of songs and singing and dancing and a little rap in there.
Right. But, yes, and but that's not in August Osage County, which...
It is probably about as far from the Heights as you're going to get. It's
Well, it takes
rural
place in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, that's right. I'm sorry.
Right. Now, the first thing I should say, and this is very important if you want to go and see this show, it starts at 7:30, and not just on Tuesday nights, every night.
No, on Saturdays it starts at 8.
Oh, it starts at 8?
Yeah.
Okay. But most nights it starts
Yeah,
at 7:30.
it's very important. It's a very long show.
Play.
It's a 3-act play. It's 3.5 hours, which includes the 2 intermissions.
Right.
It's a 3-act brilliant play. This is a play written by Tracy Letts. It's a sad, interesting fact. The first thing that I just want to get out of the way is that Tracy Letts' father originally plays the patriarch of this really, really dysfunctional family. And unfortunately, he did such a brilliant job, and he was doing it and dying of cancer at the same time, and he passed away a couple of weeks ago. So that was very sad news.
Yes.
So now I believe the understudy took over the role, who, what was it, Dennis Betts?
I believe so.
And he's wonderful, because the whole play centers around, it opens, and the father is basically talking to
Their new housekeeper. I
Yeah,
guess.
to someone who he wants to take care of his wife.
Right.
Is very important.
And Indian or Native American, if you prefer a woman.
The whole play is all about Native American, Charlie.
That's true. That's true. We're all Native Americans in this.
Now, you can't call them Indians. They're Native Americans, but she's...
He didn't ask me. He just hired this woman to come here and live in our house a few days before he left.
You don't want her here.
I don't know what she's doing here. She's a stranger in my house. There's an Indian in my house.
You got some problem with Indians, Violet?
I don't know what to say to an Indian.
They're called Native Americans now, Mom.
Who calls them that? Who makes that decision?
It's what they like to be called.
They aren't any more native than me.
In fact, they are.
Well, we can talk about the mother, Violet.
Well, wait, because
Okay.
I just want to say, it opens up, the father is talking to her and basically describing the wife.
Yes.
Specifically, and how the wife and his life, but what he's really doing is he's preparing her for his absence. But because a couple of weeks or a couple of days, I think a couple of weeks later,
Very shortly thereafter.
he disappears.
Yes.
And then everything comes back. Then after he disappears, he has 3 girls who come back to the home one at a time. And we find out that they're, although kind of loving family, they love each other. It's so dysfunctional. And you also meet the wife, who in the very beginning is very dependent on pills.
Yes.
She takes pills and the father drinks. It's a wonderful line where that...
You're a drug addict.
That is the truth.
That's their arrangement.
Right.
He's on...
Although, you know, from what we see of the brief we see of the father, he seems to be able to hold his liquor a lot better than she holds her pills.
Oh, yes.
You know, when she's on those pills, she's all over the place. But she has one very important statement. She says, "Nothing gets by me." And no matter what those pills are doing to her, she knows everything.
As it turns out, yes, she's very observant. She's very attentive, I guess.
Yes.
But through the course of the play, we meet one of the daughters is married and has a 13-year-old child who's pretty much happy to be smoking a bowl of marijuana.
Yes. While
And-
talking with the housekeeper.
Well, she'll do it with anyone,
Right. But,
as goes on.
Right.
But anyway.
but in the meantime.
But anyway, one is married, has a daughter with that problem, and they allow that, which is odd. Then the other.
Well, understand what else is going on. Her husband right now is getting ready to leave her. He's a
Well,
teacher,
they're
and
already
and he's having an affair with one of his students.
Correct.
Oh, God damn, it's hot.
Wimp.
I know it. Colorado spoiled me.
It's one of the reasons we got out of here.
No, it's not.
You suppose your mom's turned on the air conditioner?
Are you kidding? Remember the parakeets?
Parakeet.
I didn't tell you about the parakeets?
What?
Oh, she got a parakeet for some insane reason, and the little croaked after about 2 days. So she went to the pet store and raised hell, and they gave her another parakeet. And that one died after just 1 day. So she went back and they gave her a third parakeet, and that one died too. So the chick from the pet store came out here to see just what in hell the serial parakeet killer was doing about all these birds.
And
The heat. It was too hot. They were dying from the heat.
Jesus.
These are tropical birds, all right? They live